this is going to be the window for this side of the loft. I'm getting ready to remove some of this tin. I'll take you on the inside and I'll show you what's going on inside here. I have built a door right in this side. I built a door over here. And when I cut the chicken wire, the edges were rough, so this is drywall for doing corners on drywall, and it's galvanized. So I just got it, and that covered up the chicken wire edges so it doesn't grab you. It won't hurt the birds. So right here, we're going to take out these two sections, and that's going to allow light to come in on the south side. My loft is facing southwest, the way the land and the houses are oriented. I can't really have them facing directly south, or it would be completely odd versus all the other houses around here. I still have to put trim at the top to cover that edge, but right now I'm gonna cut out this piece of tin, and then we'll box in. We'll put a stud here, and then I'll screw the other piece of that clear on it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna it actually might be down lower. We'll see. I'll go outside and look. Whichever one it is, the one above it, I'll take loose and slide that clear up underneath it. And that way water will shed off of it real easy. All right, let's go out here and get this started. All right, there you can see what I did. This top piece up here, I unscrewed it and lifted it up. I put this clear piece, cheap. I got the clear piece up underneath everything. I slid it in this way and that way, and underneath that one and on top of this one, so the water just come running right down. I don't know if y'all saw that. I had to turn weird. The water just gonna run over top of this. This is on top, that's on top, it's underneath that one. So let's go look on the inside and see what that looks like and how much more light I can put in here. Now the sun will come up on this side and shine right in first thing in the morning, and then they'll have light all day. As it comes around, it'll shine right in here, and they'll have plenty of light. And I got plenty of room to hang lights up. For the most part, I'm going to keep it as natural as possible. I've got to go on the outside and screw this tin down some more. Like I said, I've got doors on. Get the marker off the floor. Doors on. In order to put pigeons in here, I've got to seal up this gap here, and the front, I got to seal up this gap up there. I think I've got an idea of what I'm going to do, and that's probably going to be my next step. But I want to start the aviary on the front. So I'm gonna do a 10-foot 2x2 by 10, and I'm still not sure if I'm going to do a triangle or I'm going to do a flat surface. Whatever the lumber will let me do. I've got 4 12-foot pieces, and I've got 3 8-foot pieces. I definitely want to get my platform on here, and I still have to shoot the wire down, but if I get my platform on here, then I can start figuring out what I'm going to do. I got to brace it on the bottom. put a hardware cloth down, and then finish the top of it. And I'll figure out where I'm gonna put my doors for them to come into the aviary. So that's what it is so far. I think my next step is to get this lumber measured and get it cut and up here and see where I'm going to put everything. Right here.
About trying to put the bands on them.
Do what?
They threw the eggshells out.
I can't hear you.
They threw the eggshells out.
Oh, did they?
About trying to put them bands on.
All right. Now I'm going to shoot the wire on for the bottom piece. Took me way too long to get that wrapping off around it so I could open it. But here we go. All right, now I got to build the box. I got the two 12-foot pieces I got to cut down to 10 feet. The 2 foot left over will give me 2 more pieces on the end. I've got that piece that'll give me maybe 3, and I've got another 8-foot piece that'll be able to come up 2 foot, 10 foot, and then I'll make my hole for them to come in and out on both sides. Sounds easy, but it's gonna take me a minute. Quit now. That's a black marker, boy. I see you. I see you. This is Timmy. He was a rescue. Matthew found him on a country road at a stop sign when he was no bigger than that, fitting both your hands. All right, it's time to get out. He's scheduled to be neutered next week. All right, here comes the saw. bring y'all over here and show you what I'm doing. I'm trying to square this piece up right here. Lumber's bowed. Put my finger on the bottom, hold it, square it up. Oh shoot, I bumped it. It's a lot of pressure right there. I'm gonna shoot it and hold it. Then I'm gonna get a 3-inch screw to pull it on up. Goodness gracious. Alright, that'll hold it there. Get a screw. This up. My bad. Boom. Pulled it up. Finished shooting it. Alright. Now, I've got to go get another battery. This one is getting very low. And I want to put the 4 ends. I've got to do 2 in the middle, get them secured, and then we're going to put this piece right here on top, and then we'll run the wire. Be right back. I think the camera shut off on me when I was doing the aviary. We got it pretty much all installed. Got it all on top. That's the bird bath I use, the tray 4 bird bath. I've got it divided. I went with wood instead of wire so they wouldn't, when they try to get to each other, they won't hurt themselves. Got the drop down door. I've got the trap ordered. I've got to put up there. I've already released 2 babies and they both came back, but reluctantly. But here's the aviary. You can see what it looks like from here. You got it supported with 3 legs, 45 on the frame, and I got a piece of pipe with a screw in it to turn. It drops down, and this right here holds it level. And that's the adults, the breeding pairs, and I have not let them out. They haven't been here long enough to let them know this is home. And turn that holds it up. Let it come in and out. Got one setting. Got one setting in the back there in the back. In the corner. If you can see her or not. It's a red hen. She's Jansen blood. So I've got a 1/2-inch wire for their feet, and I've got 1x1 for the rest of it. I used fully treated lumber, and I think it turned out pretty good. I've just got to order that trap, and right now I just moved that board over and opened it up to let them back in. I'm getting ready to start training the older birds here in the next couple weeks. I've got 4. I'm getting ready to have 2 more, but it's going to be a minute before they're ready to fly. So I've got 4 that need to start to be trained. So we'll see what how they turn out. But yeah, get a little glance of the inside. Hang on. I've got to build a platform for my door right now. I'm using this ladder. I get up on the 3rd rung, and that puts me as high as I would be if I was standing on a platform. And let's peek in here, make sure they're all out of the way. I've got some water ordered. I'm using the Clorox bottles for now. Step in here. I've got a power vent water heater vent that will circulate the air in here when it gets a little bit warm. And this is 14 to 14. Got me a door, goes in, and you can see the trap on top. I can move that board in and out, and that's where they go out. Got the water, food. I've got to get up all that extra food. And there's my babies, except for that Grizzle. The Grizzle, he's a breeder. They started breeding over here, started a nest over here before I could get everything moved over to the other side. But those 4 on top are the ones that are getting ready to start being trained. So far, 2 of them have been released and came back. So it won't be long. So if you'll just stay tuned and with updates, and I'll do a little bit of everything. Next, I'm going to be working on this trailer over here, getting the bathroom completed. I've got a shower I've got to install. I do pigeons, we've got goats, I do gardening. But right now I'm focusing on getting these pigeon loft finished up, and I'm going to be started on training those babies. So yeah, just stay tuned and see what I do next.